So this week on The Good Life, we went riding with the cycling club and asked them what's the secret to good health. So what are we waiting for? Let's put the pedal to the metal.
Let's take you back to your childhood, when your cycle was your best companion. You rode off on it to explore new places, seeking new adventures. But as you grew up into your adulthood, chances are the cycle lost its charm. Bicycles were introduced to the world in the 19th century. Today, there are an estimated 1 billion cycles in the world. They are used for many purposes: transportation, recreation, and sport. Cycling is certainly a top-notch aerobic workout. It is loaded with several health benefits. But there's another bonus. If you find like-minded riders to travel along uncharted tracks, you are guaranteed to expand your social circle. It's something this cycling group in India swears by. At the break of dawn, these riders take to the streets of Noida in the national capital region.
Riders, we have to go towards the bridge, and then from we have to make a formation of 3. Ready, guys? Okay, go!
Pedaling at a steady pace in their distinct vests, helmets and shoes, the cyclists can be spotted from afar. These riders belong to a group called the Noida Cycling Club, better known as NCC.
Yes, boss! NCC! Yes, boss! NCC!
The cycling club was founded by Aman Puri to promote a culture of cycling.
We have different kinds of rides which we do. We do a beginner specific ride, we do intermediate rides, and then we do long distance rides. So beginner's ride is somewhere around 20-25 kilometers. This is just to motivate the new set of riders who are joining in, who are resuming cycling after many years, or say who are just very young to go for the long distances. And then the experienced riders who have been riding with us for some years, they are joining us for the longer rides, which is 100 plus or say 150 kilometers at a go. So yes, there are certain rules which has to be taken care, because we are cycling on the open roads, and cycling on the open roads has its own difficulties and obstacles. So say that we have to be in a certain gear, we have to wear a helmet, we have to keep on the left, we have to have all kind of safety and say the first aid kit, and we always have a backup car who's supporting us and with the hydration support. So all these things have been taken care since last 11 years, and that has helped us in getting the right acknowledgement by the recreational cyclist in the city.
From just a handful of riders in the beginning to having over 7,000 members at present, NCC claims to be one of the biggest cycling clubs in Asia today. The members may come from different walks of life and diverse age groups. But they have one thing in common: they just love riding bicycles.
I was more into walking and I wanted a more robust aerobics regime, and as part of that explored certain options. I had not gone much addicted to running by then, and cycling is technically a low impact sport which gives you a huge amount of burn of the calories and is relatively safe.
I teach French online to students all over the world. So I'm usually sitting on my desk and I interact with students on the computer. So it's I don't get much exposure to fresh air. So cycling really helps me to get out and helps me to relax and to gather all my thoughts. So it sort of really charges up the batteries.
Best part of cycling is that you are just free. You feel so free when you are riding the cycle and you don't bother what others are thinking about you, and you are with yourself. Probably you are trying to know who you are. That's the best part I have learned from cycling, that I have come to know a lot of my weaknesses and strengths when I have been cycling.
This activity is not just about burning calories. The riders take short breaks in between to catch their breath and bond with fellow enthusiasts.
We as Noida Cycling Club, we are creating a lot of awareness. We are creating, the enthusiasm among the people to take up the sport of cycling, because cycling all these years in India has been, seen as a means of transport for the labor population, right? And now, cycling has come up in the country as a sport, as something, people take up for a leisure activity or say a fitness activity.
So next time, when you want to reduce stress and anxiety, you do know what to do. Get back in the saddle and ride away.